when you're done with whatever you're doing. Take a note, please. Thank you.
Wonder what they caused over there. Who knows? Alright, we'll let the stream run for a little bit. Yep, that audio's going well since one of them's doing some weird hot mic and stuff.
Walrus, you understand we're on the Ward Street, right?
Yeah.
We can all see that.
Dumbass.
That should be good.
And then what radio frequency? So guard from the sniper.
155.
175?
155. 55.
West radio.
I like the little hollow pin I made though.
Solomon, can you do your radio track?
Pretty good. And then these are all arsenals, and I didn't like the UNSC stuff, so I literally covered it in walling and just have the walling in. But if you look in the little cracks, you can see that it's overridden. No, it's not a VR chat stream. Let me make sure the title updated properly. It looks like it did. But this is one of the, this is the first step.
Solomon, can you grab up your gun and lower it, please? Thank you.
Ready when you are. Alright. So I don't know if you want to stand at attention or gather around the holo table. Because holograms can only have a limited range.
Okay.
Entirely up to you.
Just put them on, like, right on that side, the longer side.
Sure.
Yeah, so just line up. Here, guys. Go there, and I'll just go here.
Dr. Manhattan looking at us. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. So, this is hopefully the start of a wonderful relationship because I've known him for a while and he wanted me to start giving you some work. So, here we are to start on said work. If you open your maps, you're over at the staging points. I have marked that for you to help you get a point of reference. Your job today is concerning this massive amount of AO over here. I heard through the grapevine one of you wanted to deal with some poachers, so I found you an AO to handle that. Now, issue with these poachers is they've been bringing in a bunch of fancy game from a bunch of different planets, and it's been disrupting the wonderful wildlife of this planet. Now, I have also noted that they are doing their own little game hunt. They have released a creature in this nice little green zone. You don't have to deal with that, because I don't expect you to know how, but if you want to try, it's over there. Wouldn't recommend it, though. That's not your objective. Your objective is to basically clear out the poachers. Poachers are nothing alien per se. They're a little racist in that regard, but they've also been using a few B1 battle droids to kind of help them out. Use their sensor modules, helps them track the animals that they release in for the thrill of the hunt. But regardless, I know their main camp is over at that one marker on the top left of this AO. That would be my first place to go look for them, but they probably have a few patrols around it just to go on the safe side, as well as scout new little sites for them to put something down to hunt. So your job is to pretty much clear them all out. Any questions?
It's the red AO that they're in, right?
Yes, so if you see the red shading of everything to our north, that represents the places they will be in. They might also have a party in the green AO, because I don't know their exact schedule for when they hunt game, but it could possibly be there, so... Or they could possibly have a group there, but it's not as much as, you know, the actual AO itself.
Question.
Yeah.
Are they expecting any form of reinforcement? Like, are they expecting any form of people to try to attack them, etc.? Are they gonna be on their
so
tiptoes?
they don't expect you to show up. In terms of if they have any QRF on the area, the answer is no. What they have down is what they have down.
Copy.
What are we expecting in armor in that?
So, I mean, they're poachers, they're hunters. They've got ranged weapons. When I say that, I mean they've got, nice fancy scopes. A few of them have that type of gun, for example. B1s have standard B1 gear. And are probably camoed for the occasion. Probably green, because this is all green. Anything to take down big prey, or excuse me, predators. Trophy kills.
Alright.
Now, last thing I will say, because these bozos didn't let me know how to do this, but reinsert policy. Do you have one, or is it my choice?
Your choice. What do you want to do?
Alright, so how I generally do these types of ops is it's per engagement. So if you're in an active firefight and you die, just chill here. When that firefight ends, I'll teleport you up. And if you get at least a few people to disengage, if you notice you've taken too many casualties, once you fully disengage, I'll teleport everyone up to where they've disengaged to, and you can try again. Because again, this is all about gauging your skill level, so when I make a very intricate campaign for you guys next month, I know how you guys will handle it.
Gotcha.
Copy that. Alright, Thron, you want to come over? We'll come up with some ideas, and then we'll get moving.
Alright. So, how are you guys doing? Let me go read what Moon gave me real quick. It was a 144, but I want to read the message. Just making a better total before I go to sleep. Have good. Shit, we missed Mod Addict. Excuse me. I think I just called him Moon. And I'm also going to quickly tab in and delete all of these freaking porn bots that are spamming comments on my main channel. What a day to be me. How are you guys doing? We will here. This is a pretty small scale mission. Getting back into Star Sim. Again, this is the community I intend to do Project 16 with, so this will either be really, really good or really, really humiliating. One of the two, but it's also, an ability for me to get the foot in the door here to do some of the Star Wars projects I've always wanted to do. Getting tripped up on my own words. So, this guy and this guy, Gold Boy and Black Boy, were with me originally in the 501st 2 years ago. And I found out I lived super close to Moon here. And ever since then, I would go out drinking with him from time to time. And we recently got together last week, grilled a bunch of stuff, and we talked about a Star Wars thing. So that's the whole Project 16 thing. I announced it a few days ago and then hit it to do some other work with it. But this is the intended community to run that type of project with, so we'll see how things go. But let's see, Kara's Moss, thanks so much for the resub, my man or woman. I don't know, I don't judge, but hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. So, the next few Tuesdays at this time, we're going to,
can lock on to fucking infantry targets.
Oh, that's cute. They think they're gonna be able to kill the wildlife thingy. I'm using the smoke monster. I love the smoke monster.
Solomon, can you look around?
But
Look around real quick.
let me think.
Just
Where
turn
was
up
I?
the light real quick.
For the next few Tuesdays, we're going to be doing some one-offs with these guys. Again, me gauging
checking
where
out
they
those
are,
messages.
as I also work on Project 16. And, we'll have some development streams for that, and we'll see how things go.
Are we all supposed to use it?
I noticed that some people in your comments of your main channel were saying something about paid comments. No, it's not paid comments. It's literally like a bunch of porn bots that try to get you to click on their channel so they do something to your browser that I think gives you a virus. I don't know exactly how it works, but
Tablet asking him what's going on.
I don't know.
They're just doing a quick leadership brief and deciding on the phone.
Why would I need to pay for comments, though? I think that's kind of
Can we
funny.
go kill things now?
If anything, less comments for me means less things to manage. But yeah, bots are bad. Usually it was just bots that would make random fake links to random porn sites, but now these are just annoying. The bots are getting smarter, guys. You gotta be careful where you click. No, 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 it's not the Alaskan bullworm. This is its child, where I can basically have this thing run around. If it gets close enough, I'll start killing people, you know?
I mean, not really. You can just left
That's
click
more
on
so
areas
for
to go
a,
and just mark 2 or 3
for a
RP points.
freak out than anything else. Then again, I could quickly give him some sort of kit, like a short-range weapon. So actually, I'm going to let's play with this a little bit. Hide object,
Just do realize
no.
These are hunters, so if anything, it's probably gonna be like a Vietnam.
God damn it! What's the It's alt.
They're gonna be hiding anywhere they can.
But alt
They're
is
gonna be-
the
they're
bad
gonna be
button.
camoed up. We're gonna have to have our eyes open.
We're in the
The
fucking
high
trees.
I know I can't create an aura to
And
kill
many
it.
of the times we might
There we
walk
go.
into an ambush.
See, this is also some of the stuff that's built into the mod that I want to play with. So, we'll see how that goes.
And I
But
totally
let me
forgot to
build
ask,
something
are
on
there
Dark.
unarmed combatants?
No,
Probably not.
not out here, no.
How would there be why would there be any unarmed combatants on a game world?
Because unarmed combatants are easy to shoot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna give
Alright, let's rally up, boys.
Over there? Over here? Over where?
him a little backpack here. He is set to careless hold fire, so he won't shoot on his own. But again, this is just so if I use this, I can run up and like shoot them in the legs, and it'll freak them out. We'll see how things go. I have another one of Alias's scripts planned to be used for this Saturday in the 700th. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, again, Project 16, it's going to be a lot like Makarov's thing. I really liked his framework for it, so we'll continue that on. Can you do a Clone Wars op or campaign? I have tried in the past with various Star Sim groups when I worked under them, but I mean, maybe with the Mandalorian group here, we'll get... I know one of the planets will be cool, because it's one of the 6 planets I have planned. It's going to be actively fighting between Separatist and Republic forces, and these guys will do missions in the middle of it. So we'll see. But I don't have any guarantees for anything. There's some really cool things in this mod set that they have. It's just it really lacks alien models, so we'll see what happens. That's why I was complaining about this, because I'd really love to make these units Tranocean, but I only have white dudes, so we'll just we'll just have white dudes do it. But I mean, the AO, it's really simple. We have you know, one little camp right here. I mentioned they have bought some B1s that are out hunting with them. I got a little sniper's nest up here. The ladder is not enterable because it clips too much into the tree. And then we got 3-man patrols where it's a guy with a shotgun, guy with a rifle, guy with a little, you know, the gun from Republic Commando that the Tranocean would use, the little SMG, and then, you know, 2 B1s with them. So multiple 5-man patrols. And then the big head honcho thing here is this position. Kind of awkward how the music kind of cuts off when you go into here, but in this position as well, we have a few medics that, you know, only have a handgun. We've got some squad leader marks, which, you know, they've got this big fancy rifle, and then I got 2 little watchtowers on each side here, and then, you know, just a handful of B1s. Again, this is just meant to be simple for me to just gauge what they do, how they do it, and where things go. Did I not click hide object for this guy? No, I did. Okay. Yeah, MGB Alien Ground Forces. I know that has some alien, but I'm like, you know, Star Wars. Like, the only mod right now that really has any good Star Wars aliens, to my knowledge, is,
Just checking, we're good to step off, right?
Oh, yeah. You've been good to step off since, 15 minutes ago.
I want to make sure. Didn't want to.
I'd smack you, but I'm just a hologram.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how they do. Yeah, they do have, they have working speeder bikes. But, yeah, so speeder bikes are usually built off of the mongoose, or excuse me, the quad bike. I call it a mongoose because Halo. But, you know, they actually do have, something in this mod set that's really cool is they have a lot of good vehicle models. So, you know, we got the bark speeders, we have an AV7, which is that thing you see on my Guido. Like, they got some really cool vehicle models for the Republic and whatnot, but that's it. Let's see what they do. Again, this is optional just for me to fuck around with them in the smoke monster, but... What I'm thinking is on the this closest edge, I'm gonna have 2 guys fire off. Just to see if they come to this zone. Oh yeah, Red. I mean, there will be a little bit of roleplay with this group too, so that should be fun. Sounds like a good excuse to use some scavenged assets. True, but I'm also using these missions to kind of story build for myself here. Just to see how things go. But looks like this is a 9-man group. I'm gonna get one of these guys, shoot off the gun. It's not that loud. We'll see how things go. I will admit, the guns I chose, they don't really have the loudest sound, so it's a little hard to, you know, pull their attention, but we can wait till they get a little bit closer and go from there. I'm also going to be checking Discord, because there's a lot of other missions I have coming up, or things I'm going to be participating in soon, so... Let me try again on this guy again. If anything, I'll move these guys to this one goat patch over here. And I can have this group kind of respond. And put the entity over here. Just to confuse them. I think also what I'll do is, because they're using old TFAR, you know, the original. Let's hide ourselves. We can go up, listen to them locally. And get a gauge for, you know, what they're doing and whatnot. The goats are op 4. Nah, if you want the lore reason I wrote down for this mission, it's more so the goats are just the bait animal.
Going west, we're gonna kind of outskirts of this green area, see if we see anything on the inside, but we're mainly working to get past it. Copy?
Red, I honestly don't know. I haven't played with the goats. Actually, it's not the goats. The speeder bikes yet. Oh yeah, no, the be advised, that last T3 from a week ago was pretty good. I was also really happy with how they handled Georgetown and just the amount of punishment I gave them and how they were able to handle all that. So what I can do is, let's see, target.
On the way.
And then let's do, suppressive fire into that. Just to give him a little hint here.
Guys, that smoke column is the animal.
Copy.
This one is a little different than the one I've seen that he'd coded. This one's deadly, boys. What it looks like is we gotta keep moving. If we ever have to take contact with that thing, there is no killing it. It is a module. Alright? We just keep fucking moving. Got me?
Copy.
So the attached unit is not invincible, but it is invisible, so you can't kill it without something scripted, possibly from one of its grenades. So if they get close enough, I might start sprinting it out to them, but we'll see how things go. This is like one of my simple little script monsters that I, you know, I don't need a dedicated script for, but at the same time, you know, it's something that I can pull out of my pocket just to utilize. I didn't want to do anything too advanced with these guys just yet, you know? Usually when you start work with any single group, you don't want to get into anything like super duper advanced. Not yet, anyway. No, it's not fluffers. We'll see if Solo Man reconnects, and I'll see what I can do about that. I'm gonna bring that thing over there just to kind of say it smells something. Crypto, you tell me if any of this looks familiar. Actually, Legion Studios. So yes, this one is yours. No, not Cobra. Oh, you're right. You're working on Cobra. God, I forget. I'm sorry. There's so many subgroups that are working on it now. I can't keep track of everything. My bad.
I'm gonna fly the fuck in there, grab it, and fly the fuck out. If I take contact, come for me. I don't want them seeing the rest of you guys. I know. I'll deal with it.
Is he running? Okay. What do you think, guys? I mean, it sounds like he wants to be chased. What does he loot bot? What is he looting the body for? We never discussed something like that. Oh, buddy.
Alright, where's my radio? I didn't see anything on it. There was fucking nothing on it. I saw it get close. Drop it on the ground.
Oh,
Hey,
right.
360. Drop it on the fucking ground. Thank you. Run! Guess I let him fucking...
Casual trolling. I don't know what the roleplay with side chat was. That was never mentioned. I mean, I do have some lore things on the body, but... Gonna get a little out of range here. Like, I got some credits on the bodies and whatnot, but... yeah, they're going quicker than that. So let me think. Let's see. What do I have in terms of patrols out here? I do have this one to go respawn to, you know, we can just say they lost contact with that other group, so... we'll have them go check things out over here. But I doubt, based off of this range and that position, they're not gonna spot anything. So I'll have them go a little far to the right. You might have just did a small teleport right there, actually. That's more of, that's an RC glitch more than anything else, but... we'll see how things go. Again, I don't know how these guys play, so we're kind of discovering it for ourselves. I find that funny, though. I was literally just following him, and then I saw him through the elephant grass, so I just followed, and then boop, there's everyone else. So I can go ahead, get rid of that suppression module. Goat modules I'll keep down for now. I don't know why that guy's dead in a corner. Here, I'm gonna have these guys head over here. They're not gonna see anything, and I'll have them go to that one structure over there. So they're looking at it. But yeah, no. Overall, so far, so good. I mean...
God damn, you guys niggas popped up like
So they saw something over there. Those guns are super freaking quiet, though. So I'll RC a few things and shoot out. These guys don't have any ammo. Wow. Funny. That's actually really funny. Okay, well, so much for that. And I'll also figure out how this mod set works, you know? Alright, so that audio is going to be heard. I can be a little sneaky with the shotgun guy. We'll see how things go. But yeah, no, it's supposed to be a poaching faction with some B1s to work with here. That's a little annoying that the perimeter droids are all kind of messed up. That's alright. We can literally just go in, grab all these things at once. And double-click Arsenal. And I can just add ammo to them all manually. And that should apply to all of them. Test, all you gotta do is go to a different one, and now we see if he has ammo. And he does. Zeus seems all about just figuring out what's broken and then how to properly fix it, you know?
Roger.
So these groups are gonna start coming in. And the real fight's gonna be up here. I might spawn in an extra team or two to come in of both the human group I have and the B1 group, but this op was never meant to take more than an hour anyway. It was just a quick little introduction. To see how things go. Yeah, now they shoot back. I want them to shoot back. just, with every new mod set you play with, you gotta relearn the meta, what's broken, what you need to fix manually. Making this mission file was a pain, because I couldn't spawn any droids in because it was giving me a model error, which I would sometimes get in the 700th. That would prevent the mission file from booting, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, work with what you got. Yes, players can be B1s or B2s. We've done an op where every player was a B2. It was fun as shit. Because, they had all of the reduced damage scripts tied to them, and it was pretty funny. This is Arma. Nothing's broken. You're absolutely right. What was I thinking? Of course nothing's broken. Alright. Oh, I got a little hit marker when I hit him. That's cute. Get out of the open, otherwise I'm booping you. Where's the smoke? At least we know where they are now. Ooh, in an open area with a turret firing up at them. That's not the best thing to be going. If I was in their shoes, I'd probably try to pop smoke and displace left or right. Because that thing's going to be a little tough to deal with. At least there's a decent spread on it. We got the other marksman now firing. We got this group coming down.
Understood. We'll go.
And they're firing back and forth here. Alright, let's see. Let's just start getting some of the hunter teams that would be, out and about to come in.
We'll go.
Arma has plenty of quote-unquote unknown features. Yep, I agree with that. Now you're starting to see some rounds coming back and forth here. They're grabbing some AT, or at least trying to get that out. I'm gonna grab this guy and get on that 50, or whatever you call this static. Why are you an idiot? No one's an idiot. We're all just here playing games, right? Pretty sure they're running advanced medical, though. And that marksman might have just dropped... No, he did not. Okay. Yeah, we got some groups coming up the hill here. Now this group tried to come around on the left. Just realized they never gave me a frequency to come talk to me about things, so... It's kind of cute. What is the magazine capacity of that gun? Hot damn.
Solid copy.
Alright, so this group I'm gonna have to start coming around as well. It's kind of hurting them into the AO while making them kind of work for it. Because you gotta remember, Zeus, and it's still technically, you're telling a story, even though everyone's killing each other. You're still kind of pulling people in to complete an objective without, letting them steamroll, because otherwise they complain it's too easy, or outright crushing them, because then they complain it's too hard. You gotta make everything as balanced as you can. Also, I don't have the tracer script on, because, Star Wars stuff, it's pretty obvious to see where the shots are going, Because every round is technically a tracer. Alright, so we're starting to get these guys boxed in.
Roger that.
And we'll see where the first KIA is, if any at all. But they gotta keep making sure they got good 360 here, otherwise they're gonna get surrounded. Looks like they just noticed this group coming in. And my B1s are firing now, at least. They get dropped pretty quickly. Now, the reason we're seeing units drop pretty easily is because of the lack of body armor on the poachers and B1s. But Solo Men just went down to possibly this repeating turret firing, but they just shot out the turret. Is there a bunch of numbers on this? Oh, that's cute. So Solomon's back up. They're starting to move down this area. I'm thinking we're gonna break these two groups apart
Roger.
and send them running so they're a little more mobile here and tracking them, because you don't want them to get caught out of position.
Northeast side.
Yep.
That's where they're gonna come from.
I'm watching it.
And we still have this one little droid here.
What's gonna work?
We can hear them locally when I RC those. That's pretty nice. And they're still coming down. So still have this other marksman up. That turret's completely destroyed. And we got some of these AI kind of firing through and about. This guy's firing through the, through that. That's not the best thing you want to see, but it's okay. If it's too much of an issue, I can always adjust them to come from a different angle. So definitely seen a few casualties here, because that means they've been shot, but no one has been killed just yet. Or am I wrong? No, this guy is... That's the guy that's been trying to connect. What do you ask? Why? What is... Never mind. Makes you wonder. It's a little sus, Moon. Because I know that also comes with a Zeus module. Pretty sus. Alright, let's start getting some of the human groups in here, because they got some of the better guns.
Welcome. Roger that.
We'll have just these two human groups come in, then maybe some additional QRF coming around. Getting BIA off vibes, right? But these guys are just going to follow the tracers. Technically, all of the team leads and the squad leads have a short range. So, squad leads being this guy is a little more rare to find, but his team lead is that other guy with the fancy rifle, this dude. Alright, let's teleport this guy into the AO. I'm going to bring him around back here. There's not really any good way for me to put in late joiners, so I'm just having them come in from the sides here. We got these guys also coming in to track. I would put 5 dudes behind, but we're gonna have people come from that angle. What is the name of the ship at the enemy camp? Good question. I have no idea. Let's check. If we were to add this to the interface and click on it, it is a new class shuttle, NU class. Now I'm going to hide it, because I don't want to accidentally drag glitch an asset like that, because that would be a little awkward. Okay, and I'm being asked to run a script real quick. Give me one moment, I gotta tab out and find this thing. I forgot it was Star Sim. There's a way to put this thing on loop here. But let me see where that was given. Sorry to have us tabbed out and still running a show here. Players first, you know. Gotti-da. Let's see. Dev code, execute code module, server. Because, you know, Star Wars stuff always has the end loading screen issues. Let's see, they're dragging away a dude. We have another guy. Nope, he's still up. The tall grass makes it tough to find things. We also have this 5-man group coming up, so that'll be a little difficult, them being attacked on another flank. Though this flank has been mostly taken care of. I'm going to go ahead, get rid of some of the goats back here. Get rid of some of the bodies. But we'll keep the closer ones. Hold on. So let's see who's not checking their rear and who might get blasted away for not doing that. I mean, based off the tracer fire they're hearing, I'm gonna literally just charge them up in here, and whatever happens, happens. I think you just got friendly fired right there, because shotgun blast went by. I'm out for blood. Alright, so they're running up into the compound. I wouldn't know how to transpose TSB units into this. Sorry. Again, people messaging me on TeamSpeak. There's a KIA. Happened back here. Alright, let me take us out of the action 1 second. Alright. Alright, now we wait.
Hello.
How are you?
I was doing fine until I got one clicked.
Oof. Here, let me see if I can get a friend for you.
Wait a second.
I think you just realized what I meant. Ooh, close. Well, that was a headshot and he was able to take it, so that wasn't too bad. I think that's his gun right there. Yeah, so those pallets can be shot through, even with laser weapons. Ah, that's okay.
Copy that.
Let's see. Let's give him something a little tougher to deal with here. Again, just a trial op. But now let's take
On the way.
let's make a swarm here.
Will go.
Alright, we have a break in the combat, so I'm gonna teleport you in. Okay?
Alright.
Will go.
What do we have back here? Falcon. Right? Yeah. Okay. Different Falcon than the one we normally know. Don't worry, we'll kill quite a few this one. Or we won't. We'll see how it happens, but I think it was a good group introduction. I got a feel for how their medical works, how they're able to insta-kill everything. I need to start adding body armors to all the units so they don't just get one-tapped. Give it a little bit more of a challenge, but they are killable through their own devices here, so. I'm gonna have to ask them about that because they never told me that they would do things like that. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Oh yeah, no, there's slug throwers in the, There's slug throwers in Star Wars. In Old Republic, they would use them against Jedi, so when they tried to block the shot, it would just fragment and still kill them. I got a headshot there, not sure if I got him too, but... I don't see a death symbol or someone down, so I do like they have a little hit markers, though. I think that's a little cute. But now that I understand the balance, you're gonna see me start to do a little bit of swarming here. But nothing. I think one more squad from one flank, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Roger. Roger.
And then I'll go ahead and start yelling from over there. That'll be the next point. Let's see, with this swarm mostly taken care of, I think the AI are set to insta-kill. Shame the turret was destroyed, they could have used that. Yeah, getting these AI in this custom compound is going to be a little bit of a pain. Because they don't know how to run in. There goes another guy. That was a grenade. Don't know what type, though. So what got you?
Straight shot, I think.
Oof.
I was just getting shot all around and pain, so it's hard to see.
That's fair.
So far, so far.
At this point, these guys would have ran down in that charge. Ooh, there goes Walrus! He's one of the co-guys. Brother of the guy I drink with. Let's see if they PID this last flank. Still a few guys coming up from the front, but... For 9 or 10 dudes that are here, I think 10 now because Hernandez came in, you know, 10 dudes to pull 360 on this spot's a little difficult, so that's why I'm trying to, you know, first it was the rear, then it was over here, and then this flank over here, and then that's gonna be that, you know? So what needs to be thrown over here is a grenade. I hope they have those. Those two things, and then we still got that guy trailing. There's the third one. That was ooh.
I hate it.
Only I think 3 guys that are still up. A few waking back up though, so they're starting to do some medical.
Understood. On the way. On the way. Understood.
So with this last assault, it's just seeing, you know, what it takes to break them. So, you know, don't overly swarm, but you can definitely
On that, I was down.
get a few.
I was blown up by a...
So again, just testing my boundaries here.
It was a friendly grenade? Yeah, it was. Damn it, it killed me as well.
Low energy doesn't do too much, does it? One of them got picked off by a B1, another one's down.
We'll go.
The heck are they doing back there? I think it's only headshots that will do the insta-kill. Am I off my pad? Shit. Oh shit, you're right. I am off the pad. Whoops. Well, that didn't mean to happen. Didn't even notice I ran off my pad. I don't know even how I got off there. I'm gonna make this simple, because I don't want to do a mass TP. I'm gonna put a pole down, go through it, because we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay, roger that.
Just find me. I'll be somewhere in the base, probably buy something that can, you know, make a hologram.
Hey, Liru, are you on long range or no?
No, because we didn't establish that, and I never got a chance to do it.
Okay, no worries.
Is it not enterable? Depression. I've been lied to. But you can clip into it, okay. Here, I have an idea. Alright, if I just temporarily hide myself. Easy. Bar will give you your mod after reason losing mod. I'll give it back after I index. There we go. Index illegal. Here, there's a holo rifle I can give myself. Though shooting at them might not be the best idea, but... which one's the okay, holographic, cool. Usually shooting at people isn't a good idea. I'm in a box. Amazing. Well, it's gonna be hard to get their attention. I told them I'd be at the base here, but... see if they figure things out. How do we get their attention? No, we're not doing lightning. This presents an interesting challenge. And they're still running out a different way. Okay, well... smoke monster time, you had to chase him back. Probably should have set up that radio freck, but that's okay. I mean, overall... No, I'm not doing RP inside chat. Just gonna run this. That's okay. Again, it's teething. Where do they get put?
You did?
Alright, so, I mean, I said the thing would be in the camp you just cleared and you all ran out, because I was in the crashed Republic ship, because I was going to claim that it had a holographic emitter to, you know, keep the thing going, but you all ran away, so I'm like, oh, okay. That's fine.
We were just regrouping, because we were getting overwhelmed in the compound, so I made the call and said, hey, go west, we're going to regroup, and we're going to let them take it back, and then we're going to come back and kill them anyway.
See, that's fair.
The plan was that your mission briefing was make sure to kill all of them. And so I was like, cool, if they all want to come to the compound and come back to it,
yeah, you were
fine,
biased, I
we'll
agree.
come back and then go and kill them again.
That's
Plus,
fair. I mean,
there's something going on with the shuttle. There was no intel to be grabbed at the shuttle.
Yeah.
I confirm I tried.
Solomon tried, I ran around it and tried.
Yeah, so, okay, you never told me you wanted to do, like, RP chat, so when you said, like, Loot's body and global, I have no idea what that meant. You have to tell me these things. That's what I asked, like, do you do anything specific in this unit, Forehead?
We tend to take advantage of those kind of situations. That less of a, hey, you know, do we do this on the regular thing, and more of a, well, hey, this is something that we might need or something we can do to manipulate the mission.
So the reason I did that was kind of a, hey, well, I said that and then checked and was like, oh, there's literally nothing on the body I could have looted. So, and again, it was more trying to leave it up to you if you wanted me to find anything or not.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, hope you had fun. I'll take what I learned here and apply it to the next mission, because now I at least know how you guys play. I know you're killable. And I know how effective your guns are. So next week, if anyone gives me a concept, I'll roll with it, or I'll just dig into what we have. And yeah, hope you had fun.
Sorry, it was a quick one.
No. I meant for this one to be within like an hour, because I don't want to build you a grandiose mission if I have no idea how you play, because I don't know if it's going to be too easy, too hard, you know. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything for us?
Anything for you? No. I didn't see anything bad. Except, you know, sending a guy next to a smoke monster and then having that guy lead the smoke monster back to where everyone was, I thought was pretty cute.
Well,
it was working so well until it wasn't.
Smoke monster and told them exactly what it was at the beginning. I'm like, there's no reason to be scared of it, guys. It's fine.
I did injure someone in the foot with it.
Yeah.
So it was literally a smoke module tied to a unit, and the unit had a gun, and if I got right up to you, I'd blow your leg off.
I have much of the Lord's work to do.
Okay, so what?
Alright then, well, yep, we'll continue this going, and, yeah, again, hope you had fun. If you didn't,
Thanks.
DM me and tell me how I could have made it better. But hopefully next time we'll also set up a radio frequency so we can, speak about debug things if needed. That was a dumb on my end.
Walker said he told you 60.
Because I did tell you 60. That's all right.
I
we'll
forgot.
know for next time.
Okay.
I'm dumb.
It's fine, we all are.
Here, everyone say. Well, I know you are, Moon, but it's all right.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, guys. I'm gonna probably come back in a little bit and either do a TSB op, be on the ground in it, or because I think I might be able to make it, or do mission prep, or both. Who knows? But thank you so much for watching, Bruce. Thanks for the $25 spot. If you're the same Bruce that wasn't able to get in, I'm sorry you weren't able to get in. But thank you, because that's gonna help with the fund. Otherwise, go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. The op is starting now. What's the concept of the op? Let me actually look on Discord right now. We might be able to just transition right into that puppy. Let's see. Mid-late Cold War U.S. facing Soviet in attempt to take an airfield. We have an Apache. Oh, God, yeah, all right. I mean... Yeah, might as well. All right, we're going to transition into a different op, so let me close out with these guys.
That's light. You guys did really well.
All right, so I'm gonna jump to a different op at a different place. Same time next week? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yeah, works great.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Alright.
Let's keep these rolling.
Keep them on
if
your
you
server
want-
too, right?
Yeah, we can keep
Gotcha.
it there. And if you want to, if there's a compelling reason
No,
to
I got
put
that. I got the
the
Switch title.
campaign on your server, we can do that.
If it makes it easier for the database.
Basically. Otherwise, we can keep it here at 1800 long range 60. We'll be golden. We can just keep it pumping. We can assume this every week, so everybody else that's in this channel, every week Tuesday 1800, we will have a fun operation or our side campaign going on here, and Liru will be hosting.
Sounds good to me.
Yippee.
Thanks for coming over and Zeusing.
Thank you for having me. Actually, thank Moon for giving me some professional, competition grade barbecue. It was pretty good.
And Liru,
Yes?
welcome back to the Star Sim.
No, you're not Star Sim. You're a Mando Sim. Get it right.
Okay.
Oh,
Whatever.
Okay. You can't
If
tell
that's
me you're
what you
not
want to
gonna
tell
enjoy-
yourself at night, go ahead.
I mean, real
Hey.
Star Sims would have actual alien models, but
Oh, just because we don't use swap.
I mean, I guess you guys will enjoy fighting a bunch of white dudes as aliens, you know? What the
Yeah.
galaxy's filled with, right?
Eh.
Now to delete the VOD. Anyway, I'll see you
Oh,
guys later.
God.
I still have the VOD.
All right, we're switching over to TSB. We'll jump down, see how things are going.
Channel switched. User left
And
your
they're all
channel.
starting to
There's
jump
the
in. Okay, so
All right,
let's
Delta's
adjust
just gonna be
ourselves
User
here.
left your
ATs.
channel.
Gotta restart the server,
not.
so I'll put the stock in, not the server, excuse me, my
Code
Arma
can
3,
be AT
User
for
left
now.
your channel.
and we'll get
game.
titles
I'm
in.
fine with
But
that.
what were you guys' thoughts about that op? I thought that was a good
User
setup
left your
point to see,
channel.
you know, just how everything goes, because I wasn't given any reference material, so you know, you gotta figure things out yourself. But I think there's
Hey, my
potential there
TSP
for
assets is not
Project
working.
16,
Fucking
you know?
kill me.
We'll keep it going.
User left your
Give
channel.
my buddy's unit a little bit of
Nah, thanks,
User
publicity
left your
and
channel.
see what happens.
User left your channel.
All right. Quick question before
Alright.
everybody just leaves.
Go for it.
User left your channel.
Since actually this is my first time joining into an op, how do I even join?
Do you have
Correct.
what's that?
Yeah, I have everything set up.
Okay.
Sorry, go.
No offense, it's those types of
At that point,
questions
you
I
just need
don't
to
want
find
to
the
hear
server,
when
which
I'm
is
in
the
this
channel
channel
description and
because
password, and join.
that means whoever gave him his intro didn't tell him how to join a server. He wasn't one of mine.
Oh, the fucking the IP and all that.
Yeah, the IP and such.
I just looked that up.
All right, let's
Maybe you
see.
did
Let's
not
go
say the
into
password out
our
loud.
chat commands
Yes,
here.
I read that.
Let's see.
And
Ground in.
it's not showing one. Fuck.
Don't you love it when your TSP assets takes itself out of your saved mod set?
Oof. Not fun. Alright, so... Wait, can I even say the address out loud or no? Oh. I'm in here alone again. Fuck.
With the IP address?
Yeah.
In the server's description in the TeamSpeak.
Yeah. I have the address and everything, but for some reason it's not showing.
Check the port.
Can I
Dane, this
see
bloated
the
mod
port
set.
outright? Make sure I have it right.
Just gonna mute myself. All right, so. Wait, what would be Big Keck if it was mine, Mox? I don't get it. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the Mando command because we're not doing that anymore. Zeus POV, I'm just gonna write question mark PvP as we're in between ops, and we'll try to figure things out. Send in Goat Team 6 now. A lizard did it, gave a random sub, and it went to Mirage115. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. I am such a big brain. Yeah, no, it isn't. He's not one of the guys I gave an intro to. The only guy I've given an intro to recently was Dimmy, who's a personal friend of mine who just finished, I think, advanced infantry training, IRL. So he's a small-time Zeus, but he makes good stuff. He's got a pretty loyal community behind him, so I mean, loyal enough to last through his own basic training, his own AIT. So good. What'd you miss? We're about to play an op on the ground. I'll probably switch my music to something like M2 fonts. This is an op that I got offered to Kozus for you know, as a referral, because TSB's going through another training process of a few Zeuses, but I didn't answer fast enough because I didn't know how long the Mando op was going to take. So I think he said Hollow Brain's co-Zeusing with him, but it might be someone else. But it's Outcast and someone else. We're just trying to get on the server. I'll take whatever slot I can, you know, whatever's left. But it'll probably be somewhere in General Infantry. Yes, TSB will. This is a TSB operation. We're just in between it because I had to reboot to a different mod set after that nice little Mando thing. Speaking of which, I'm gonna